The Jews have suffered, black people have suffered, but we can see the disproportionate reaction to a black woman being targeted.
Why are you here today?
Yeah, we have to stand together.
Yeah.
When you get those kind of comments, that's not good. Not at all. It's just putting the whole thing about racism back like years.
And the way that the Labour Party has treated her is absolutely appalling. And today, I cancelled my membership with the Labour Party.
I'm here because I'm tired. I'm here because I'm angry. I'm here because I'm sad. And I think most importantly, I'm here because I'm a black woman and I see myself in Diane. Many of us see ourselves in Diane, and the treatment that she received over the years, in fact, is just a glimpse of what many of us experience in our day-to-day lives.
And what did you think of Frank Hester, the Tory donor's comments that he made?
Isn't it illegal in the first place for him to be making comments like he did in public? I thought that there was a Race Relations Act.
And it involves all women, all
black women. Shouldn't he be locked up? Shouldn't he at least be questioned by the police?
It's unacceptable in today's society, and the fact that the government is not even thinking about stopping the support of this guy is just unbelievable.
Let it be anyone else, let it be any other community, let it be any non-black person being targeted in the way that Diane Abbott was, and we wouldn't hear the end of it. But look at how black women are treated. Look at how black women in the highest levels of society are treated.
I think it's a matter of accountability. You can apologize, but you have to be accountable for something. So it's not only apologizing is not enough.
Do you think that the Tories should give the money back?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's almost as if it's an implicit condoning of what he has said by continuing to do business as usual with his funds. If it was an anti-Semitic comment or any kind of other abusive, sexist kind of comment, we wouldn't hear the end of it. As I've said, with any other community, we wouldn't hear the end of it. But when it comes to black women, oh, it doesn't matter, we need to just forgive him, he didn't mean it. Just all this downplaying as if our humanity doesn't matter.
What does she say that annoys people so much? And I just couldn't even think of anything that she had said in the past, and I trawled through lots and lots of material trying to find out. I couldn't find anything.
Do you think it was right that she was suspended?
The intent behind what she was saying was misconstrued. Could she have worded it a lot better? Absolutely. But I think this is where we're seeing the inconsistency. She profusely apologized for that, and she immediately recounted and acknowledged her wrongdoings, and yet she had been suspended from the Labour Party. Whereas we've got someone who said something, if you want to say worse, or just as comparable to what she's... No, I don't even think it's comparable. It's worse. It's an outright hate crime, calling for someone's death, whereas Diane was talking about racism and comparing experiences. We don't have to compete with oppression. The Jews have suffered, black people have suffered, but we can see the disproportionate reaction to a black woman being targeted versus in the reverse. And it's just, I'm actually starting to, it's really frustrating.
I think she made a mistake with those, what she wrote previously. She made a mistake, but I think the mistake is not, I think they are being too, the punishment is too harsh. And I think this is what I see, She's a black person, the punishment is too harsh, yes.
Why would you say it's too harsh?
Why would I say it's too harsh? Well, I think it's I think she made some declarations that they are a little bit controversial. I understand that, but I think there are many things happening which are controversial at the moment in the Labour Party, like the support for Palestine. There are things that are happening. Why is she treated in such a, she's not allowed to make mistakes. That's what I'm trying to say. It feels that she's not allowed to make mistakes because she's a black woman.
Do you think that Keir Starmer should reinstate her into the Labour Party?
If she wishes to rejoin, because Labour is not without its faults, if she wishes to rejoin, absolutely she should be reinstated. But otherwise, the main thing that we want to see is repercussions for the person who has said what he has said.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I think she's sort of accepted some of the things that she said, and she's rectified things. She's had years and years of really dedicated service, and like as a community, we're just so grateful to her.
Straight away. Why is she
Immediately.
I mean, for myself, I'd rather she went independent.
On her own.
Do you know what I mean? On her own.
Yeah.
She became independent, or can become independent, stand up for what she then believes in, and is then free to speak as she wants.
Why didn't you leave the Labour Party last year when Diane Abbott was removed?
Well,
What specifically changed your mind?
I should have left the time even before Diane Abbott had been suspended. I should have left when they vilified Jeremy Corbyn, a man who totally decent man, but they use all sorts of slurs to say he was anti-Semitic, and again, whether that is so by their yardstick, how they measure it, I'm very cool. But I should have left them. But I thought, give them the benefit of the doubt. And even after when they suspended Diane Abbott, she came out immediately and apologized, and I thought, don't worry, she'll be back in the Labour fold, but I can see now where this is going.